Okay, sorry about that. I made an oopsie poopsie with my internet and had it set to 720p 60 FPS when very obviously with the remnants of a hurricane moving through, my internet's not able to support that at the moment. So my apologies once again. Anyways, welcome to round number 14 of Sidewinder Racing League's Fort Worth Screen Print Xfinity Series. It is neighborhood friendly cheesecake, Trito, and Sneed. And yes, for some reason, okay, so it looks like some things are updating because Trading Paints also managed to crash at the same time. It was weird. I don't really understand what in the world happened. Didn't really like it. Was not very fun at all. But regardless, right now, 42, Alex Railing currently on pole, followed by the 26 of DG Swiss. So far, these are only guys that have laid down a lap. If that is indeed accurate. Travis Martin moves up to third. Really? Only 3 guys have laid down a lap so far? Is there that just such little faith in people just wanting to be in the back that just no one's going to qualify? So Travis Martin moves up into second. So let's continue to do some practice laps here. Michael Edwards out in the garage area. Almost ran someone over. And yeah, may have just got unfortunately DQ'd for reckless driving from iRacing, so that'd been funny. Giglio out on pit road. Well, I guess very quickly here, gonna bring up the point standings here. Once again, this is the technically the final round for the playoffs because it's all gonna come down for championship night next week. Thomas Green locked in after his win last week. Justin Sipes and Corey Deal have a pretty good point buffer over Isaac Shelley. And Corey Deal is connected and Justin Sipes is connected. So since these guys are here, it's a fairly large field, so not going to say they're locked in by any means, but they'd have to really have a really crappy night. But you can see 4th throughout, honestly 8th. The points only separated by 11 points. It's tight. Especially around Isaac Shelley on back to Travis Martin. It's only 4 points separating these guys. They're going to be going at it for this final playoff spot and go battle it out next week at Phoenix. As Cyborg Blake Giglio is now out on track, and why does it say live chat's no longer available? What in the world is happening to OBS? Okay, maybe it's working now. I don't even know. If anyone's said anything in chat in the past, I guess 2 minutes, it hasn't shown it for me, and I apologize. Like I said, technical difficulties. Now, Tropical Depression Ida has really screwed with us for the past 24 hours, and gotta admit, not a fan. As Nate Trito jumps to the top of the board now, we got people qualifying. Jarrett Talmadge jumps to second, and Giglio third. When he's on a second qualifying lap, I would not be surprised to see the 16 jump to pole. Off of turn 4. May have cracked the wall. Not any better. And the 24, Justin Sipes going to jump up to third. Corey Deal on his first qualifying lap has 20 seconds remaining. First lap has him up in 7th. Down the backstretch, 10 seconds remaining. Does Corey have enough time? Blake Roebuck on his final qualifying lap, only going to be able to get 1 lap in. And Deal going to have just enough time. Hits the wall, says to hell with it. Going to qualify 7th. I thought you did, Michael. Alrighty, so starting lineup here. Starting on pole, going to be the 1 of Nate Trito. Second is going to be the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge. Third is going to be the 24 of Justin Sipes. Fourth is going to be the 16 of the Cyborg, Blake Giglio. Fifth is going to be the 42 of Alex Railing. Sixth is going to be the 63 of the Ghost Man, Travis Martin. Seventh is going to be the 44 of C. Pablo, Corey Deal. Eighth is going to be the 30 of Blake Roebuck. Ninth is going to be the 34 of Isaac Shelley. Right out the top 10 is going to be the 26 of DG Swiss. 11th is going to be the 3 of Thomas Green. 14th is going to be Mr. GFEA Michael Edwards. Go fast. Consume Sphincter. 13th is going to be the 99 of Joseph Selby. 14th is going to be the 11 of Nick Hammer.
The final
15th is going to be the 9 of J.R. Deal. 16th is going to be the 32
so Thomas Green is locked
of William Van Meer.
Justin Sipes and
17th
Corey
is
Deal,
going to be the 37 of Cliff Mullins. 18th is going to be the 57 of Joshua Divers. Around the field here is going to be the 21 of William Osherberger.
But that 4th spot is up for grabs. Stage points matter a lot, so have fun, try to race as clean as possible, and hopefully we'll all end up happy at the end of the night. But
it's very wishful
thinking. It's going to be crazy, but we'll see what happens. 150 laps. Stage 1 is going to end at the end of lap 60. So at the beginning of lap 59, I'm going to close pit lane. Caution will come out after the 10th car passes the finish line at the end of lap 60, and points will be given out based on when everyone crossed the line. You have 3 tire changes in the pits, so 4 sets total. 100% fuel. You're going to get 1 fast spare, 3 green white checkers, just like all the other races. Just some general reminders. No jumping the start. I have been a little more lenient with the EOL rule these past couple of weeks, and I am just going to see what happens tonight. I know this is short tracks, and short track racing happens, so if anyone has any questions, let me know. I don't really know what else to say. Have fun.
So can I intentionally spin out Swiss to get an EOL because I don't want to be mid-pack right now?
Technically, yes, but I don't know. You might get parked for that.
Hey, Clint.
Thank you, Trenton, for all you've not done this season and your smell funny.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Don't make me...
Broadcast what else matters.
Don't make me cry. I'll
Thank you,
explain...
Trenton.
Oh, my God. I will explain...
Thank you, Cheesecake. Love you, buddy.
Hi.
Blake still sucks. Can I get a Bohan Glaze on 3?
One last thing I do want to say is that blinking is really bad on short track, so if you get a black flag for blinking, I am very sorry.
That's good. That right there is just going to make next week suck all the more through. And I'll explain why we will never get a caution. It's an announcement I've been dreading making. But regardless, pace car's in. Flagman has the green one in his hand. Buddy, let's go short track racing, boys! Trito leads the way through 1 and 2 with Jarrett Talmadge to his outside and off of 2 down the backstretch. Still just about 2 out, but Nate clear of the 83 heading into turn 3. Now his teammate in the 24, Justin Sipes, side by side with the 83 and going to move up into second. Nate with a couple car length gap though heading into turn 1. By God, we made it a lap, boys. Congratulations, proud of you. See a bow here. 34, Sipes, Isaac Shelley, side by side, the 16 of Blake Giglio heading into turn 3. Travis Martin trying to stick his nose in there as well, but has Thomas Green just behind him as well. And off of 4, still too wide, is the 34 and the 16. 2 laps completed, we're on the 3rd as, I thought there was going to be contact there between the 34 and the 16. Looks like they're just about going to sell it out there. Isaac Shelley now ahead of the 16. Now heading in turn 3. Martin almost gets into the 16 and gets a love tap from the 3 of Thomas Green. He's almost there losing a ton of ground, probably backing off. I doubt he meant to do that, even though I think they're... Oh, yep, they are beating and banging just ahead here. The 34 Isaac Shelley. I think this got to the left-hand side of the 42 of Alex Railing. They're still going to be 2 wide off of turn 4, and just like that, 4 laps completed here at Martinsville. Go a bit further back here. 11 to Nick Hammer, trying to reel in the 37 to Cliff Mullins. So then I see DG Swiss all over the rear end of Blake Roebuck. See, headed to turn 3, Swiss right on the bumper, love tap off of 4. Back up, Thomas Green still just behind the 63 of Travis Martin, trying to get a run. Travis maybe getting a better run through the corners right now. You see Giglio kind of ran a little high there. May have overshot the corner ever so slightly. Heading to 1. Blake right behind the 42 as I see tire smoke. Probably a lockup. Ooh, Giglio wiggle off of 2. Just ahead of them, the 42, Alex Railing trying to get around the 34 of Isaac Shelley. As first yellow of the night. Made it 8 laps. Oh, Travis Martin. A guy battling for that final playoff spot.
All good, buddy.
Clips the apron. Oh! I was going to say, great heads-up job there by the 3 trying to avoid that, but unfortunately tags the outside wall. Now Joseph Selby also involved in that as well. Just clips that. The little curb there, and it just unfortunately sends that 63 right around. See Green there trying to get to the outside. Clips the wall, gets netcode hit by the 99 at the same time. So a 3-car incident. We got drivers heading down pit road. Thomas Green being one of them, and I imagine the 99. No. Joseph Selby stayed out. Joshua Divers.
Lucky dog, hi.
Van Meter and Martin are the guys coming down pit road. That's 63. Lack of a rear bumper.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
But he still has the spoiler. Shouldn't be too bad. Tag going for optionals. Hopefully isn't in there for too long. He's down and away. What that does unfortunately mean, though, for the 63, as we may have lost our rear end camera, because I'm pretty sure that camera was actually on the bumper itself. Either that or it was on the deck lid. I do not remember where I put it. Find out whoever's behind the 63. Looks like the 14 of Michael Edwards. If Michael gets up there, we can take a look and see if we still have camera access.
My bad. My car wouldn't turn on.
Aggressive fuel saving from the 30. I think I just heard the car wouldn't fire. That is something that has happened to me. It is actually quite horrifying. As you flip the switch, it turns off, and usually I turn...
Nick, not knowing what you're seeing, but we got you at 55 quality, blinking pretty hard.
The main power back on, release the clutch, and it doesn't fire up. And it's just like, oh god. So you manually have to hit the starter to get it fired. It's actually quite horrifying, especially if you're at Daytona and half the pack's behind you. Oh, and the camera blinking. We were about to take the 1 to green. And we will about to go back racing here. The front row going to be Nate Trito and the 24 of Justin Sykes. Right now, the Tree and Technologies hard charger is the 37 of Cliff Mullins.
Yeah, the 11 car.
Cliff has made up 7 spots so far, running in 10th. His race rep into the top 10. And once again, if you would like a security installation for your home or business, go to treeindusa.com. Once again, you got security cameras, controlled access, the whole 9 yards. All right, back to the front row. Green flag back in the air. Great restart by this one machine. It's wheel spin, the 34 into the outside wall, going to create a big stack up behind them. I think they just about keep it going in the right direction.
Sorry, I missed the show.
Oh, missed a gear.
Oh,
Giglio into the outside wall. Corey Dale now going to his inside through turn 3. And, contact just about made there between the 44 and the 16. Heard from the admin, Clint Roberts, that restart going to be under review. As contact almost made again there between the 44 and the 16. This is the battle for 9th. And unfortunately, I can also say the same thing has happened to me with the issue that 34 had. So, May have had contact between
okay? I
the
didn't need
60 and
to
the
do that.
44.
No, but it was getting close. I let you go.
On these guys, we have the 32/23 of William Van Meter. Off of 4, currently trying to run down the sideboard, Blake Giglio. And Travis Martin right now, as we go on board with him, trying to get around the 11 of Nick Hammer. Has that rear end damage. Let's go check in on the leaders here. Nate over a second gap to the 24 of Justin Sipes, and I believe we saw it last week. This one car dominated, but just build time's caution with the lack of tire sets unfortunately did this one car in, if my memory serves me right. Right now showing the same pace, 1.4 seconds is the gap between him and the 24 of Justin Sipes. Jarrett Talmadge still running in that third spot. As battle going on for, looks like 7th. Swiss look to the inside of Isaac Shelley. And now Corey Deal looking to the outside of DG Swiss. And here comes Giglio. Corey now looking to the inside of Swiss. Looking to the inside. He's got his nose there. Too wide, headed to turn 1. Swiss throwing it in, trying to open maybe a bit of a gap. Not going to be able to happen though. Corey now officially on the inside down the back stretch. Again, battle for 8th, and Deal slides up, got a little tight. Swiss not going to give up the spot easily. Again, great battle going on here for 8th as Isaac Shelley continue to put pressure on the 30. And I think we just saw a lockup from the 26. Corey with the run down the backstretch. Going to clear the 26 heading into turn 3. What does Blake do now on that 16? Is he going to get around the 26 of Swiss? As battle just ahead of these guys, Isaac Shelley has gotten to the inside of Blake Roebuck for 6th. So that's his nose underneath as they head into turn 3. Tire smoke. Maybe a lockup up ahead here. 4 bike car has some power coming off the turn. See down the back, coming back up into view. Just the shortest way around, being the fastest way around is aiming that 34 as Isaac Shelley just about able to clear the 30. That was close. Corey now reeling in the 30 as well. As Nate now has about a 4-second gap to the 24 of Justin Sipes. Jarrett Talmadge in the 83 trying to reel in that 24. Backstretch about 3 or so car lengths is the gap here. As yellow flag in the air. I think this is what brought out the yellow. And we're still green at the time of this. Oh, the 11 of Nick Hammer. Same thing the 63 that just clips the curb and it just sends him right around. I say Swiss, I don't know what I said. Travis did the thing earlier. Blech. Finally gets it rotated around. I think he went 2 laps down.
Don't you have anything better to do, Nate?
Cliff Mullins coming down pit road as well as the 3 of Thomas Green and William Osterbrander. Don't think we'll see people use a set of tires yet.
Bumper's gone, but
Yeah, boy.
Looks like they're going to be topping off on fuel. As looking at it, oh! I see. We may have it. Ah, we still got it. So now more drivers coming down pit road, but we still have the deck lid cam for the 63. So a couple guys coming down. Looks like fuel only for the majority, as the 23 may have just took tires. Don't know if that was by choice, but I think I definitely saw the side go up in the air. I believe we're about 30 laps away from the competition caution / end of the stage. Actually, I'm not going to say that, real. Yeah, I'm only going to say that when we get towards the end of the race, because I really do not want to jinx this. So if we were getting ready to take the 1 to green, drivers are lining up side by side. We take the 1 to green. Front row, once again, going to be the 1 of Nate Trito and Justin Sipes to his outside. Right now, the Tree Technologies hard charger looks like he is the 99 of Joseph Selby. He has made up 8 spots so far, has cracked his way into the top 5. Good not so far for this 99 machine. Alright, as we head into 3, watch for wheel spin, watch your shifts. Green flag back in the air. Great restart by this 1 car. Like so far, everyone getting down the front stretch, start, finish line. English is hard, clean. Nate immediately opened himself up a gap here. 83. Oh, blinking. Man, that code contact into the 42 and the 42! Come on, Wheelman! Alex Rayleigh with another fantastic save, and unfortunately, for the 42, that was net code. Can understand the frustration, though, but the 83, Jarrett Talmadge, blinked, and unfortunately, it registered contact between him and the 42 of Alex Rayleigh. Hate to see it. You know that's frustrating. But we see it every week with this 42. Doesn't matter how sideways he gets, held on to that race car. Fantastic save by the 42. Corey Dill has moved up into the top 5 with the 34 of Isaac Selby just behind him. Currently trying to reel in the 99 of Joseph Selby. Jarrett Talmadge still running in 3rd spot here, trying to reel in his teammate in the 24 of Justin Sipes, battled out for 2nd. As the 1 already opening up about a 2-second gap.
Or are you blinked on it this time?
As Corey may be having some
There's only 1
interweb issues as well. Take a little farther into the pack now as yellow flag is in the air.
Yeah, 83 was blinking too. He blinked into me.
Oh, Joshua Divers. Let me guess. I don't think he hit the curb. Just may have got loose off of 4. That is indeed what happened. Big 7 loose off of 4, just couldn't hang on to it, grabs the wall. Believe he hit his teammate there as well. That's going to be the 3rd yellow of the night. Drivers come back down pit road. Once again, presumably this to top off on fuel. JR Deal and Travis Martin
Lucky
being
dog
one
guy.
of the guys coming on pit road.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Blake.
I feel accomplished.
As Giglio, I believe, may have called it a
Lucky
9.
Dog's coming high.
Where's the pace car? On the racetrack.
Start finish.
Just crossed that finish line inlet.
Joshua Divers now going to go a lap down. Got 2 cars right now that's off the lead lap, being the 57 of Joshua Divers and the 11 of Nick Hammer. As Van Meter coming down pit road, or coming off of pit road, I should say. Since I was already kind of lined back up here, I imagine we'll get the 1 to green next time around, and we'll go back racing with about 18 laps remaining till the end of the stage. Travis Martin still on pit road, trying to get that optional damage repairs. The 57's down away, down the 63. As we do get the 1 to green, so once again, front row still the 1 of Nate Trito and the 24 of Justin Sipes. Right now, the Tree and Technologies hard charger looks like is still the 99 of Joseph Selby. He's made up 1 extra spot so far, total of 9 positions, running in 4th. Alrighty, green flag back in the air. Nate once again showing the way here as they head into turn 1. Already clear of the 24. And already pulling, looks like a bit of a gap here. 44, Corey Dill gets around the 99 of Joseph Selby for 4th. And the 42, Alex Railing now side by side the 99 as Selby overshoots the corner wide off turn 4. Going to lose a handful of spots now as they come down the front stretch. The 30 of Roebuck now to his inside. Off of 2s. Roebuck going to clear the 99 now. DG Swiss side by side with the 99 of Joseph Selby. And in the 3, still too wide. A wiggle from the 99, wheel hopping into the corner.
Giving you a heads up, you've been blinking a little bit.
Yeah, I'm giving a heads up. I'm not really doing too much right now.
For Selby. Oh! Contact between the 26 and the 37. Mullen sent it in. Yellow flag in the air. Justin Sipes.
Yeah, if it gets worse, I'll definitely go to the back. I don't have much to worry about.
Sorry, Jarrett. I tried to stay off you. I think I got us 0x. I don't think it's really damaged.
Is it bad anywhere?
It's the 24. Just, I may have wheel hopped it under braking here. We're going to go on board. Listen.
Section, please.
That thing cranked all the way to the right. Just couldn't get her going in the right direction again.
I did not condone what he was doing.
Hate to see it, though, for the 24 of Sipes.
Second that.
As Jarrett asked for a damage report here, very, very mild left rear damage.
I third that opinion.
Corey, I'm now helping you at Phoenix so you can win the championship now.
Once again, if anyone has any damage on their cars and would like me to tell them how it is, feel free to
You need to call the
either talk through the YouTube chat or just say it over the radio and I'll give you a damage report.
Ike's bullying me, but he's like 3 years
As
younger
Travis
than me.
has regrown a rear bumper. It is a miracle. Unless he used his quick repair and got involved in something else, in which that case that would suck. I think they finally picked up Travis's rear bumper and just duct taped it back to the rear end of the car. I believe Travis Martin, one of the guys in that bubble, trying to fight for the fourth final transfer spot, and you can see he indeed is 4 points separating these guys. Isaac Shelley, Joseph Selby, DG Swiss, and Travis Martin all really close in this battle, and Alex Railing in the 42, he's currently in 4th. Alex, depending how he is here with the stage points, he may sneak his way into this. With that 34, though, of Isaac Shelley, he's right behind that 42, and he's currently in that 4th and final transfer spot. Tell you what, though, the safest guy right now that doesn't have to worry about anything, Thomas Green. He won last week, and he's having apparently some network issues right now, but he can just sit back and enjoy the chaos. As we take the 1 to green, going to go back with 10 laps before the stage end. Front row, the 1 of Nate Trito and the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge. Tree Technologies hard charger right now is going to go back to the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Cliff has made up 9 spots so far, currently running in 8th. He's taking that hard charger spot back from the 99 of Joseph Selby. Go back to our front row, which is coming through 3 and 4. Nate, back on the gas. We're back racing. 44 Corey Deal now side by side with the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge for that 2nd spot. And the 42, Alex Railing, just behind the 44 Maple up alongside the 83 as well down the backstretch. Heading into 3, Deal still too wide, sliding up, gonna make contact with the 83. Isaac Shelley now to the inside of Alex Railing. Alex cleared down the front stretch, but Shelley coming low. Throws it in there, still too wide. Isaac going to be able to get the spot now away from the 42 as the 44 too wide now on the 83. Jared is pleading, don't touch me. He's getting touched. Touch tapping going on through 3 and 4. Meanwhile, the 1 Nate Trito has opened up about a 2-second gap as they're still too wide fighting. You heard over the radio the 44 complaining of a tight race car here as they come off 2 down the backstretch. 83 almost grabs the outside wall. They're still fighting for that 2nd spot. Corey clips the curb. May have hit the 83 again. Off of 4. Still too wide. It's all fun and games here until they give one little extra shunt. And it gets kind of disastrous. There's going to be fenders contacted at Martinsville. That's just the nature of it. The 83 saw the left front there. Really almost stopped spinning as the 44 clips the left rear of the 83. Jarrett throwing it, and I mean absolutely throwing it into the corner. Still on the outside. Oh, he's coming down! Contact made between the 83 and the 44 again.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to be on the outside any longer.
Oh, the 44 blinks.
No, he did good.
So
I missed the corner.
So 34, Isaac Shelley now trying to reel in the 44. Almost has nose under there as the 44 blinks. The 44 now having some internet issues from the looks of it. So Alex Railing looking for a way around the 34 of Shelley as the 44 may have missed the corner. Shelley looking to capitalize here as we're getting close to the end of the stage. So, tire smoke. Corey locks it up. Shelley to the inside. Corey blinks again.
Holy shit. Corey, you're starting to blink a little bit, bud.
I mean, okay.
How about the 30 of Blake Roebuck? Roebuck's made his way back up into just about the top 5, just behind his teammate in the 42. Rhea Thomas Green has worked his way up into the top 10, currently just behind the 26
This is the white
of DG
flag. We're
Swiss.
taking the white flag, right?
one more lap.
Stage coming to an end here. 2 to go
They
in
saw
it.
the white flag.
And Swiss just behind the 30. Green looking to the outside, heading into turn 3.
All right, this is a white flag on the stage.
White
Corey
flag for the
blinked again.
stage. Corey continuing to blink here. Trying to hold on to that 4th spot as him and the 42 both have an interesting corner. Railing holding on to the spot though as they come through 3 and 4 for the final time. Nate Trito with a 4-second gap gonna win stage 1. 83 of Jared Tallmadge gonna hold on to 2nd. And a 34 of Isaac Shelley. Actually, no, Shelley got around the 83. And what may have been a play for stage points for the 34. I think that's exactly. 83 may have let the 34 by because the 83 Tallmadge is not in the playoffs.
Okay, cars, middle back.
They gave that extra playoff point to the 34. That 44 continuing to blink. Hopefully you can get that settled out once again. Clint Roberts said that the 44 and the 24 are more or less locked in if they showed up, but I'd still hate to finish last. Hopefully that 44 can get that figured out as we're going to see probably a very busy pit road here as everyone coming in going to use that first set of tires. So these guys have 2 extra sets of tires now. One stops in his box. So it's the 83 as looks like someone may have stayed out. The 14. Oh, no. Saying some of these guys stayed out, but I think it's just iRacing or sim racing apps being weird because, yeah, everyone's on pit road right now. So the 1 down and away. Winning the race off of pit road. The 34 spending a good amount of time on pit road there, as well as the 44 of Corey Deal. Something maybe missed with this 44. This Corey Deal is now going to lap down.
That's that moment when you spill a drink in your fucking floor. Damn it!
Dang it, Corey!
So it's telling me to get around me.
Yeah. So.
That's funny. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. Corey Deal apparently spilled his Coke on the floor. I'm drinking Pepsi. I ran out of Blast, so I'm drinking Pepsi. As we have taken the 1 to green here, I'm thinking for this restart, since it's kind of, you know, the theme from this point, we're going to have a crank it up. Crank it up for stage cautions. So, yeah. Bring out the Cluckbird.
sorry. I just wasn't expecting the checkup. Sorry about that.
That was just a big checkup. You're good.
That was my fault, man. I'm sorry. I didn't expect to check up in the middle of the corner. That's my bad.
Ooh. Parking lot in what looks to be turns 1 and 2. It's all there. The 57 Joshua Divers going around. Looks like there was also an incident going on. Justin Sipes was making his way back up through the field. Heading into 124, just sends it in, just clips the left rear of the 30 of Roebuck. It just unfortunately sends the 30 around. The 26 of DG Swiss gets into the right rear of the 24. 14 looks like maybe involved. Made contact with the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Had an echo contact at that. I think Thomas Green looks like may have made it through that unscathed, as I believe the 44 of Corey Deal is going to get the lucky dog now. And yep, there he goes.
Coming high.
These things idle is 2,000, right?
That sounds about right. 2,000.
That was a hard look you took there, Cliff. Yeah, a little bit. I'm just happy I got to stop before I hit you, too.
So now it looks like the driver waiting for the lucky dog is going to be the 57 of Joshua Divers. He is a lap down. And William Oshbear just getting out before the leaders. It's going to hit the halfway point next time
My
around.
own teammates fun with the checkup happening, so that was funny, in a way.
Please go by me on the left-hand side, sweethearts.
Jake, are you dabbing on me? Am I getting dabbed on? Is that what's happening? If that's what's going on, I'll have you know I was raised in the art of shitposting. Alright, pace car is in. Nate Trito gonna show the way off of turn 4. Right about now, green flag in the air. Great restart by that one car. And the 42 of Alex Railing up into second, looking to get all the points he can get. He's heading back into 1 here, trying to get around that 1. Ooh, loose off at 4. We've yet to see anyone hang with that one car, and it looks like the one's already pulling away. So now the 83, Jared Tallman's going to try and reel in the 42 again. Here comes the 24. Justin Sykes back into the picture here, up into 4th. How about DG Swiss? They're rounding out the top 5 right now. The 71 laps to go, and Swiss trying to get a run on Sykes down the back. See the leaders coming by here in turn 3. Looks like everyone for the most part avoiding that evil curve. I think we saw the 34 side by side with the 57 of Joshua Divers. Not for position. Joshua is scored a lap down. Hate to see it. So I see smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's fire, there is death. So who's dying? On screen, peeking to the outside of Van Meter. Nobody able to do anything there. See the 24, a bit of a bobble as well as the 14 we saw at the same time. Still not quite able to get around that 83. Thomas still trying to run down Alex Railing, and Nate has already opened up over a second gap again. As Martin with the magically regrown rear end all over the rear end of Thomas Green. This will be for 9th. And Van Meter trying to get around Michael Edwards. This will be for 7th. Has a run off the 4. Had Michael pulling away ever so slightly. Throwing it a little deeper ahead in the turn 1. Maybe trying to arc the corner. Getting right up to the rear end of that 14. As Talmadge catching back up to the 42 of Alex Railing. Maybe a car length gap off of 2 there. And Alex actually got a real nice exit. A little bit of a gap. And once again, I'm seeing smoke. A good bit of it. And it sounded like off of 4 there. That 42 had a misfire.
I'm sorry, JR, but I gotta go.
34 man made contact with the 9 of JR. 44 continuing to blank right now, running in 15th. So, contact up ahead here. I believe that might have been the 21 of William Osborne. No, it was not. Was it Edwards? It was Edwards. Okay, never mind. Contact may have been made there between the 30 and the 14. As Divers now going to the inside of Michael Edwards. So, the 34 locks it up, heading into the turn, clips the curb, keeps it going. You heard Isaac, kind of the urgency in his voice. He may have made contact with the 9. Trying to get back up there. Points. This 34 is in desperate need of points. It's 9 of JR Deal. Locks it up. Gonna allow the 99 of Joseph Soto to maybe get to his inside. No. The 44 of Corey Deal now going around the 14 of Michael Edwards. Yellow flag in the air. The 24 gets into the 26.
Nah, you good. I'll give you plenty of room. Gucci.
Taking you well.
And into 1, the 24 locks it up, gets loose. See sideways and unfortunately clips the left rear of the 26. Hate to see it for DG. Swiss going to come down pit road. Looks like a number of guys are coming down, maybe using their second set of tires. Could see some strategy happen here. 61 laps to go.
Lucky dog.
Edwards taking tires is Swiss. He is indeed. B7 Joshua Divers is going to be the lucky dog. So leaders going through 3 and 4. Now, is there enough time? Yes. So 26 is down away. So, Sam Hunt Racing Gang gonna take their second set of tires. Very, very interesting indeed. Take a quick look at the points and see where all these drivers, the bubble drivers, run. Isaac Shelley, that came in tonight, 4th in the standings, is currently scored, looking in 9th. DG Swiss was battling, I believe, 5th spot, but is now currently running in 14th. Travis Martin has worked his way up into the top 7, and I believe right now, other than that, Raylan is the highest running bubble driver right now. And yeah, Alex Raylan currently running in 3rd. So across the scoring stripe, I'll take the 1 to green as looks like the 44 is back down on pit road. Yep, gonna go a lap down again. So right now the Tree Technologies hard charger is still the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Cliff has made up 13 spots so far, currently running in 4th. Front row going to be the 1 of Nate Trito and the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge. Been pretty similar for the majority of the night so far. And green flag in the air. Hey, once again, great restart as they come down the front stretch here. Alex Rayling's 2 wide with the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge through 1 and 2. Who's going to get the run? Still side by side down the back stretch. Heading into 3, the 42 just about clips the curb. Going to slide up, almost makes contact with that 83. And here comes Thomas Green. Haven't talked much about him so far tonight. He's been kind of laying back due to kind of network issues. And he's made his way up into 4th. As you can see, the 42 going to make contact with the 83. The 83 down. Oh, hold on to it, Jarrett. Able to hold on to it. His yellow flag is in the air. He's going to turn the 26. And Justin Sipes.
Yep, real nice there.
And Swiss going to have to use his quick repair. Oh, Travis Martin around his rail is the 30 and the 9. Good Lord. That's
hey, Nick, was there a
23?
contact there?
Good God almighty. That triggered a pileup of maximum proportions. As there may have been 2 different incidents going on at the same time. So these two were battling absolutely hard, I guess. Heading into 3, the 42 clips that curb and unfortunately shoots up. Right there, just clips into or donks the 83. Unfortunately, sends the 83 just about around. Saves it right there as the 37 shoots to the inside.
I'm coming home.
And then the 83 coming up the track, unfortunately clips the 26 of DG Swiss. And unfortunately, 24, Justin Sipes get involved in that as well. Hate to see it. Bunch of potential playoff implications here as Swiss has not used his quick repair. Well, I hope he hasn't already used it. If he has, that's going to be absolutely devastating. Jared is on pit road, coming down to Either maybe use his second set of tires, or just continue repairing damage. That's like they would. And the 24, Justin Stipe's going to miss his box. Oshbear having to check up. So much now, down and away. Run out of Pepsi. Okay, so the reason why Corey went 2 laps down is because his dogs had to go pee. Fair enough.
You like my booty?
Swiss back down pit road, and he is going to use his quick repair right there. Down and away. This 24 coming back down pit road, makes it into his box, and Justin Stipe's going to use his quick repair as well. Travis Martin coming off his box. Still don't think Travis has used his quick repair yet. I think he magically regrown his rear end. Jake, you're part of 10/10ths, right? Has Travis used his quick repair yet? Corey, has Travis used his quick repair? We do take the 1 to green here. Pace car is in. .42 trying to time it there. Green flag back in the air. Great restart by the 1 again. Pulled out a couple car links as they head into turn 1. 49 laps remaining. Oh, contact between the 42 and the 3. And Riddling comes down into his teammate. Hard into the outside wall.
Like, you just kind of came down, and our braking points are different, so it just kind of messed you up. Sorry, but I mean, there's not much I could do.
Joseph Selby involved as well.
Blake, if I could have backed out of that, I would have, because I was there and I was on the curb trying not to push you up into him. I'm really sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's okay. I mean, I thought I had you clear because I had you put all the way
Okay.
back to the start-finish line.
Maybe it's
down
on
in
to
the corner,
go back
so.
into his spot. I thought that 42 was running down that 3 car.
Yeah, I saw you move a little bit to the left. I was like, he's not gonna do it, I don't think. And then I braked late trying to defend, and then yeah, it was just bad racing deal there. Sorry, man.
And into the corner, yep. Difference of braking zones. The 42 coming down to try and cover, but
And
unfortunately
you're blinking.
gets clipped by the 3. Nowhere for the 30, a Roebuck to go. Isaac Shelley involved. Joseph Selby as well. That 42 gonna have to probably use this quick. He stayed out. May not have a quick repair remaining. I would definitely kind of chalk that one up probably as a racing incident, though. I'm not gonna lie, though. As soon as I saw the 42 passing a couple of cars, I thought he was running down the 3. I don't think anyone's going to want to be on that inside line because right now Alex's car is looking like a giant modified. See if anyone's come down pit road. The 21 of Osprey's coming down pit road. Joseph Selby obviously coming down pit road here. Joseph not using his quick repair. DG Swiss back up into 11th. Gonna be some championship implications here. So Isaac Shelley has damage, but is back up into the top 5. Once again, he coming into this race is in that 4th and final spot. I wonder how aggressive he's going to be with that damaged 42 just ahead of him. So we take the 1 to green. Treen Technologies Heart Charger right now is a tie. And I believe, where's the 37 Cliff moment? And how this cycles out. I believe Joshua Divers right now is the Tree Technologies hard charger.
Or anything, because like I don't feel like telling them not to follow open if we start.
37 is behind him right now for the restart. Makes just one error. Off of 4. Green flag back in the air. Trito down and away. The 3 up the second, and we can see it already. The 42 maybe down on power. Off of 2. 34 going to be side by side with the 30 down the backstretch. And Isaac Shelley throws it 3 wide headed to turn 3. What a freaking move! Did I see that right? Hold up, I gotta look at that again because I looked away for a half second. No! Holy Christ, what a move by the 34!
Sorry, JR.
Absolutely sends it into turn 3, makes it stick!
Oh, good.
Isaac Shelley gonna move up into 3rd and 83. Talmadge into the curb.
I remember that DG.
Oh, yellow.
Contact with it, but
83 gets
really?
into the 99.
Okay, that's interesting.
And into 3. Netcode. I can understand the 83's frustration, but that is about a foot of netcode. Maybe half a foot. If someone watching would like to relay that to the 83. Meanwhile, the 1, Nate Trito, has opened up yet another second gap over the 3 of Thomas Green. 34 of Isaac Shelley are running in that 3rd spot, and right now, being that 4th and final spot, looking good so far. 14 of Michael Edwards has worked his way up to the top 5. Oh, see a stack up here between the 11 to 37 and the 57. So the 14 locks it up. Maybe gives a little love tap to the 30. I believe the 14 of Edwards is on fresher tires. I believe all these Sam Hunt cars. See, 11 clips the curve there, scares the hell out of me. Are on fresher tires. 37's going to get into the 11. 37 laps to go. As, whew, Edwards trying to move up into that 4th spot. I give another love tap to the 30. Down the front stretch here, trying to get a run. Looking to the inside. Roebuck coming down. Oh, the 37's around. Cliff Mullins. Ah, we've seen this so many times tonight. The 11 heading into 1. This wheel hops or something gets loose. Unfortunately, clips the 37, sends him around. Swiss just barely avoiding that. Good God, that was close.
you're in front of me.
You pitting, Corey? No? Okay, cool.
No, I had to be behind the 42 though.
Yeah, that one's on me. Overcooked it way too bad.
This one car, Nate Trito, I believe has led every lap so far tonight. Has 2 tire sets remaining. Definitely looking good in terms of tires as well as a lot of this field. Hammer's coming out pit road as well as the 21. Alex is exiting pit road. Looks like the 83 Jared Talmadge had. Oh, thought he was going to use
passing under yellow, even though I got UL. Thank you.
take the one to green. One thing I just noticed, it looks like Travis Martin has called it a night. And that will be the end of his bid for the Championship 4. Pace car is in. Green flag in there. Stack up on the inside. What in the world happened there? So we're too wide headed into turn 1. Isaac Shelley on the outside. Trying to get a run on the wins. It's a pile up in the background. Yellow flag in the air. What in the world happened here?
I just got to ask that.
I got you, Chief.
It was whoever's behind me.
What in the world happened here? Corey Deal involved? Looks like Thomas Green was involved.
Mom, I got scared. I thought I was dead.
Oh, the non-JR deal unfortunately gets into the 32, and it was just on from there.
Really my style.
Up into that deal.
I didn't touch you. It was the people on the inside. It was really scary.
Couple drivers come down pit road now. .32 looks like leading the way on to pit road. Going to stop in his box. Cliff Mullins has used his quick repair and going to use, I believe it's either his second or final set of tires. Alex Railing on pit road. I believe he is not in his car right now.
They're saying I got a pass on the yellow. I'm on pit road.
These guys already lining back up. Ready to go racing. So right now, my guess this final playoff spot as they run is going to come down between this 34 of Isaac Shelley and the 26 of DG Swiss. That's what it's looking like right now. Right on the gap here, and I don't have the memories of where these guys finished during the stage. Isaac has a 4-point gap over DG. So unless, even if Isaac finishes third and DG finishes second, I believe unless something massive happens at 34, I believe right now he is in good standing to hold on to that fourth final spot. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Seeing great restart for that one car as the 14, Michael Edwards side by side, or 2 wide with the 30 of Roebuck. Justin Sipes now 2 wide with DG Swiss. Here comes Corey Deal. Side by side with Thomas Green down the back. As Sipes still 2 wide with the 26. Up before Sipes nosing out ahead on that outside. 34 of Isaac Shelley holding on to that second spot is stack up on the inside. The 26 giving a love tap to the 14. Edwards looking back to the inside of Blake Roebuck, throwing it in deep, locks up the front end. These two going at it. Oh, that's Edwards really, really cooking the right front brake as they head into the corner. 14 slides up, makes contact with the 24, and into the 3. Yellow flag back in the air.
Yeah, just because you're not in the playoffs doesn't mean you have to wreck someone else that's in the playoffs.
Well, last time I checked, didn't wreck you. If I wanted to wreck you, I wouldn't have waited up for you when I hit you, dumb fuck.
How about we all just calm down?
Welcome to Martinsville, boys and girls.
I second that,
Y'all know
Justin.
this game, right?
It's a simulation.
Yes, sir.
8-3, you can suck my dick. I don't give a shit. And 3-car, you're a piece of shit too for bumping me. So fuck you.
Temper's flaring. Got a quote, Junior. Get your phone out. Get your camera out. Get your phone out.
DG, I didn't mean that in a sassy way. I was just being shit.
Well,
Playoff.
playoff.
Welcome to the playoffs, boys.
We love you, cheesecake.
Play 2, JR.
I do love the cheesecake.
I loved it a little too much, got the diabetes.
Cheesecake, can I get a Bahangles, please?
Bahangles. Yeah, if it wasn't 20 minutes from my house, I'd go get a Mountain Dew shot. Wait, no. Pineapple Baja.
Bring back beef.
I'm trying to figure out where Beach even is. Oh, I know where he's at
Bring
work.
back beef.
Hopefully we can bring him back for next week. I'd really like for him to be a part of next week.
42 is just trying to watch me and spot for me.
No, he's not.
Take the one to green. Pace car's in. Isaac trying to time it. Green flag in the air. Oh, stack up on the outside. Or on the inside. That's no bueno. As Cliff Molotov, who just absolutely locked it up again. Was that Edwards? Oh, Simpson to the 26. They're making down the back. Yep. Oh, the 14 locked it up again. And there goes the 30 of Roebuck. Oh, oxygen there for a second. Yellow flag back in the air. Good God. Ah. Poor Roebuck.
I mean, if we're honest, he's smoking the tires into the corners.
That wasn't the 30.
That was the guy in front of me. I'd live to see another day.
It's unfortunately a 24. I mistook the 30 for the 14.
So many wrecks.
Clips the left rear of the 30 and unfortunately sends him around. Splits the freaking middle. Holy crap. Oh, and then the 99 gets in him. 21, William Osherbrenner involved. Yeah, poor Michael. Michael has smoked his right front, and I think every lap for the past 20 laps. He's still fighting, though. He's in third. Oh, God.
I mean, like, if you get the jump, you're going to prove it.
I'm curious to check Discord after what happened like 10 laps ago. I feel like it's kind of a toasty. Actually, no. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go back racing with sub 15 to go. No one's come down pit road for tires yet, to my knowledge. Roebuck's come down pit road now. I'm 80% sure he's used his quick repair. Could be wrong. Oh, well, he just did. Okay, well, that answers that. Poor Selby. He's been involved in a lot of it tonight.
Damn, man. You got a rough race going, don't you?
About to get even rougher.
I'm 24.
I'm just glad it's not me for once.
Oh, you made it.
Well, I'll get the hell out of the way.
Alright, we take the 1 to green. And this is the battle that's going on in my mind right now.
I'll come back to you on the next session.
26 of DG Swiss is going to be right behind the 34 of Isaac Shelley. These two are going after that final playoff spot. Anything can happen. And I mean literally anything. Alright, pace car's in. Green flag back in the air. Great restart once again by the 1. The 14, Michael Edwards. 2 out of the 34. Does he smoke the right front head into the 1? He did it! My God! Now Swiss is trying to get around that outside. 13 laps to go. Cliff Mullins to his inside. There's the smoke of the tires. Oh! Good God, something just blew my eardrum out. I don't know what that was. I don't even know if that came through on the stream. It's contact made between the 37 and the 26. I have lost hearing in my left ear. That hurt like hell. Mullins smokes the tires into DG. DG trying to keep it off the wall. Unfortunately got really tight due to that contact. Mullins now moving up into that 4th spot. Gets a look tap from the 3 of Thomas Green. Michael Edwards running in that 3rd spot, trying to run down the 34 of Isaac Shelley for 2nd. 11 laps to go. Down to back, the 34 trying to hold on to the spot. Thomas Green trying to run down Cliff Mullins for 4th. Here comes the 32. William Van Meter going around the 9 of JR Deal for 6th. Swiss now losing ground, dropping all the way back to 11th, and gets into the outside wall and unfortunately tags the 24. Poor Sipes. 9 laps to go. Coming to 8. 3 of Thomas Green trying to get around the 37 of Thomas Green. Oh, the 14 going overshot the corner. Contact made between him and the 37. Cliff Mullins moving up into 3rd now. Edwards, Thomas taking evasive action. Did not like what he saw, apparently. And now Cliff Mullins getting around Michael Edwards for 3rd. Thomas Green now side by side with Edwards for 4th. Says contact. Here comes Van Meter. Edwards now losing ground. Clips the curb, and JR trying to capitalize as well as the 44 of Corey Deal. Corey blinks. 6 laps to go. Nate Trito once again has dominated this night. Coming up 5 to go. Probably hoping there's not a caution. 5 laps to go. Isaac Shelley in 2nd. Thomas Green trying to run down the 37 of Cliff Mullins for 3rd.
That's my fault, man. I apologize.
And there's the yellow. The one probably didn't want to see. So, JR. And Swiss involved as well.
I didn't think he was going to come down like that. I thought he was going to give it to me.
Of
or
course,
leave it
I
open.
just got hit again.
I got a black flag, but I don't even know what I got one for.
Signs. Side by side with the 57.
I'm just happy to be here.
Does it not say anything, Justin?
Net code.
It disqualified me. It said that I didn't serve my black.
Maybe.
It's Martinsville, baby.
Sipes got DQ'd. What?
It never told me I had a black flag, and it disqualified me for not serving it.
That's no good. Not sure if that's coming through or not, but apparently the 24 got DQ'd for a black flag he didn't even know.
Are you able to get on track right now?
Now I am, yes.
That's
Thanks.
awkward.
You're welcome.
Looks like no one's coming down pit road. So we're going to have a green-white checker to decide it here at Martinsville. We're going to decide the Final Four for next week at Phoenix. And right now, I think if the one doesn't get turned, he's going to win this race. That's the only way anyone's going to get around this one car. Someone's going to have to turn him. This one car is quick, and I absolutely do not want that to happen. This one has ran one hell of a race. He's led, I believe, every lap. He's earned it. Especially after last week's. I believe he was in a very similar boat, but he ran out of tires. I'm to decide it, though. Here at Martinsville, I'm expecting to see the one to green this time since everyone's already too wide. One to green.
DZ, you hit the wall there, right?
If Justin is asking about the contact that him and Swiss had, yes, DG did indeed hit the wall. And unfortunately bumped into the 24. It is massive unfortunate. Pace car's in. Time to settle it here at Martinsville. Green flag in the air. Great restart by the 1 to 37. Oh my God, the 44 I believe just went up and over. What in the world happened?
Pirouette my 0x of a race. Damn it.
What did I just watch?
I got a black flag for passing on the inside, but I was just trying to avoid that wreck.
Death and despair just happened here at Martinsville.
Go ahead,
37 just wheel spin, hits the apron, sends the 44 flying into the outside wall.
I'm pissed. I want my 0x of a race.
Good God. It's one of those have you ever moments. And poor Swiss, if he avoided that, he'd been back on the lead lap. Ugh.
Hey, Thomas, I still have a front bumper?
No.
No, sir, you do not.
Well, you know.
If the RPMs are good, she's driving good.
If I'm turning to the right, does that mean my car's okay?
No.
Is it running? Then it's okay.
Cliff, stay away from the curbs. We're still pacing. Gonna milk this caution dry. Joseph Selby still coming down pit road. Alright, so back to the prediction. Same as before, as long as no one hits the 1, I think he's got this one pretty much locked up. Take the 1 to green.
Well, boys, no wonder what happens. I had a lot of fun.
Famous last words from the 32 of William Van Meter.
I'm sending you, Corey.
Whatever happens, boys, I had fun.
Thanks,
Every
Daddy.
time I do a plate race before the race starts,
So at least one person. Is
I
having
always
fun.
say,
Figure that out.
good luck has been on a race with me, boys. I say that now because by the end of this, I'm going to hate every single damn one of you. Green flag in the air.
Demo derby.
Nate with a great restart here with 2 laps to go. 34 trying to reel him in, overshoots the corner. Contact made in the background. Is that Osterbrander? William getting to the inside of the 14. Meanwhile, through 3 and 4, white flag in the air. The 1 sees the daylight. White flag in the air for Nate Trito.
Dang, Luke.
That was sideways in the middle.
Oh, there goes the 34! The 34 is around, hit by the 14. Hit by the 37 and the 26. The 26 is around. The 3's ranking on 4. The 1 of Nate Trito is the winner. Oh my God, what's going to happen to the playoff picture? Thomas Green going to come home in second.
Hell yeah, third.
William Van Meter gets third.
I can't believe I did that.
The 34 of Isaac Shelley. Crab walking in his suspensions Fubar. I believe has come home in 10th.
What a finish, guys.
And, oh my God, the 37's right on the wall. If DG was on the lead lap, that may have decided it. I don't know what the playoffs are going to look like now.
When Nate.
We will find out, though, later on tonight. But for now, the 1 of Nate Trito going to burn it down here at Martinsville. And how about that 32 and 57? I believe their teammates finished 3rd and 4th after being involved. And I believe every single wreck here tonight. And neither of them, neither of them have a front end.
Hi.
All right, as we wait for the top 3 to make their way into the waiting room.
Oh, get it back, get it back, get it back.
That was for ass packing me earlier.
Our winner, Nate Trito, has made his way to the waiting room. So without further ado, let's bring him in. Nate, you got a copy?
Sure.
Well, man, you started on pole. I'm pretty sure you led every lap. And, yeah, absolutely dominating performance here tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good time. I've been trying to race with these guys a lot more than I've been able to just because I've been having some stuff going on IRL, so I haven't been able to make every race. But these last 2 that I made, I enjoyed Kansas a lot. That was a lot of fun. I obviously enjoyed tonight. Tonight was a good night. I mean, starting on pole and being up front, you got control of the whole race. So really, it's yours to lose. But yeah, I mean, at the end there, I was waiting for that green, white, checkered, and I was pretty scared because Isaac, he was good on them restarts. So no, I had a good time. I really enjoyed racing tonight.
How scared were you on a green, white, checkered, or just a restart in general? How scared were you about just getting absolutely packed in the rear end?
Well, that all comes down to having a good start, and that's where, you know, I got a little skittish because mostly every start before that I was kind of unbothered, and then that one, Isaac stayed right there with me. And it's not necessarily being scared of being punted, but most of these guys are pretty clean. But, you know, if it comes down to it, you're racing for the win, obviously. You're going to do what it takes. So I know what I'd do if I was in that guy's shoes. So really it's just trying to get away, and I had a good 3 and 4 coming to the white, so I knew I set myself up pretty good.
Absolutely, man. I'm sure when the 34 went around, I guess that was almost a sigh of relief. But either way, you got yourself the win here after, I believe, running out of tires last week at Kansas after a similar display. By the way, congratulations. Is there any sponsors or shout-outs on that black number 1?
No real sponsors. Just kind of doing this for fun. I really want to thank the guys that put on this league. It's worked out pretty well. He's still got a solid group of guys that come out here and race every week. He's still got 20 guys, 11 weeks in the season. So I'd say that's pretty good. Pretty good group of guys to race with. And y'all for the broadcast, man.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations once again with the win here at Martinsville.
Thank you.
That was the one of Nate Trito. You're a winner, dominator, whatever you want to call it here tonight. Now we'll go ahead and pull in the 30 of Blake Roebuck. Hey, Blake, you got a copy?
Yep.
Oh man, you had an up and down night with pretty much everyone except the one car. Got involved in a couple of wrecks, but at the end of the day, you found yourself there in P2. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I am glad to get out of that one. Woof. Yeah, P2, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it just felt like kind of kept getting wrecked by the same team. Collectively, between our team, we got about 10 wrecks from that certain team. So I'm glad they got 3 cars in Championship 4 because Corey Deals about got this one locked up.
Well, I'm excited to see that final battle, but well, a lot of people thought the same thing last season and the season before. Lady Luck usually deals the 44 a bad hand on that final race, but it's gonna be exciting to see. Phoenix has brought fantastic racing last season. It was between the 44, the 97, and the 16, and they were there the entire time. But regardless, you got yourself a podium here, so congratulations. Any sponsor shout-outs on that car?
Yeah, heck yeah. My team over at Ford Bike, we race hard, that's for sure. Sucks that we couldn't make the Championship 4 off of that, but we tried. Yeah, good luck to everybody in the Championship 4. Like I said, Corey Deal, let's go. He's got an ally in me.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations once again on the podium.
Alrighty, thank you.
That was a 30 of Blake Roebuck, and well, I went there. I think we know who this 30 car's cheering for next week. Let's see. So now we're going to pull in the 32 of William Van Meter. William, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, you said just before that final restart, however this goes, it's been fun, and you managed to come out with a podium with you and your teammate both looking like Eric Jones after the clash last year.
Well, I should probably let you know this is only my second Xfinity race ever. I haven't even ran official Xfinity races. 2, I didn't even know I was going to be up there. 3, every wreck in that race happened right in front of me. But I had a lot of fun.
I think the front end kind of tells.
That was from the 9 throwing me in the wall. But, you know.
Out of the way. You're for the most part, you survived the chaos and you got yourself a podium.
I mean, my team is called Chaos Motorsports for a reason. we survived that shit.
Absolutely, man. You and Joshua both came home here with surviving, getting the top 5. Your teammate Joshua is Trito Technologies Hard Charger, making up 14 spots. But you got yourself a podium, so congratulations. Came up just short. You made up 13 spots. By the way.
I should have wrecked him.
Jesus. Well, we've seen a bunch of that tonight as well. By the way, you got any sponsor shout-outs on that race car?
Not really. Van Dorn Development, because that's where I run IRL for. It's a Super Series development team. That's about it, to be honest.
All right, man. Well, congratulations once again on coming home with a podium.
Thank you.
That was a 32 of William Van Meter, and once again, his teammate, the 57 of Joshua Divers, is tonight's Trito Technologies Hard Charger. He made up a total of 14 spots en route to his 4th place finish. And we believe Isaac Shelley will get that 4th and final transfer spot to the playoffs for next week at Phoenix. So I believe it's going to be Thomas Green, Justin Sipes, Corey Deal, and Isaac Shelley. On that note, I'm going to bring up the sponsor folder. And unfortunately, I do have an announcement. This has unfortunately been a relatively long time coming. And I knew I'd have to make this announcement eventually. I figured today was better than never. I told the guy that I broadcast Thunder Racing League on Sunday nights the same. This next week will be the end of me broadcasting the asphalt oval side of things in general. Due to work schedule conflictions, I will no longer be able to broadcast reliably. And that's something that's probably going to eat at me, because I know there's going to be days to where I may not even get called into work that day, may not have to work that day. Like, oh damn, I could broadcast that night, but most time I probably wouldn't be able to, and that's going to eat me a lot. But yeah, next week will be the end of me broadcasting on the weekdays, and in I believe 4 weeks, because on Sunday nights I will be continuing the season for Thunder Racing League, their 305 season, and that ends, I believe, at the very beginning of October, the very end of September on Sunday nights. At the conclusion of their 305 sprint car season, that will be it from me, and probably from Wild Horse Broadcasting in general. And that's one reason why I really hope Beach can make it next week, because he's the co-owner. He's the co-owner of Wild Horse Broadcasting, and a lot of these guys that came in this season, they don't know who Beach is, because he, unfortunately, I don't think he's been able to watch a race due to his work. And yeah, next week is I'm probably going to be balling like a baby when I do sponsor folders here for the Xfinity Series, and definitely I know I'm going to be crying by the end of the Truck Series. But yeah, very quickly here, sponsor shout-outs. I thank the entire Sidewinder Racing League family for letting me broadcast their league it's been, I think, over a year now, or right at a year, which is insane. I've seen the beginning of their Xfinity Series, and I'll see the end of this season for the Xfinity Series. But yeah, I'd like to thank the entire Sidewinder Racing League. I'd like to thank Fort Worth Screen Print, Elite Outdoors, MSP Knives, Ballista Packs, DG Swiss, we're going to swear about DG, or Dysautonomy, oh my god, I can't English anymore. DGSRacing.com, Maribel's Mobile Detailing, and Stack Up. And if anyone's curious on why people were saying thank you, Cheesecake, at the very beginning of the stream, I'm 90% sure Swiss has let them know in some shape, form, or fashion that I'm not going to be streaming much longer. But I will say this, I am planning, at the very least, registering, I know at the very least for the Xfinity Series, and the days I am off or am home in a reasonable time, I would like to race with these guys, because these guys are like family to me. I've been watching these guys for a year, and I'm probably going to be kicking myself in the ass those nights I do race, because I'm like, I could have broadcasted, but I'd like to be here for some shape, form, or fashion. May sponsor. I personally don't know who is taking over. I think Swiss may be considering it, and the way it kind of sounds like now I may be very, very wrong here, but with the announcement they announced in the Cup Series Discord they have for here, Derek Watkins was originally an admin, and I think that just kind of changed to, I believe, the 55 of Adam Bazio. Giovanni Bama may take over my role. And him and Michael Edwards were in the booth with me last week for, I believe, the Truck Series. So I trust those guys if they do want to take over. If anyone wants to take over, definitely talk to Swiss. And if anyone's curious on how to get into broadcasting, I made a video on my personal YouTube channel, which is SimRacer2001, how to start broadcasting on iRacing. If anyone is curious on getting into it, it's just it's using sim racing apps, just Streamlabs, OBS, and just kind of everything, the basics of getting into it. Because probably next week, I've been debating on doing it, I'm probably going to release a video just on the evolution of how Wild Horse Broadcasting was a thing. And it doesn't just start with me broadcasting online. This thing about it, this actually goes way back before I did this as an actual hobby. But yeah. Next week, though, expect the Cheesecake Cam. I will say that. I'm going to try and get this freaking webcam working. Expect the Cheesecake Cam. On that note, I've been the Cheesecake. See y'all Thursday night for the trucks.
Thank you,
You're going to make me freaking cry, whoever just jumped in here. Corey.
Yes, sir.